I got red. I mean, I have so many colors. I mean, honestly, I could talk about it all day. I mean, what do you think of the houses? When you see the houses, what do you think? I mean, I'm so proud of them.
Uh, I think the houses are very great. I think they're simple, and I think
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
yeah, the design is it's a good design for a simple house to for what its purpose is, right? It's just for speaking with people, and I think it's good. And so, Benny, what inspired you to go with this super basic yet kind of playful design?
Well, honestly, I don't think it's basic. To everything there's a story. In any kitchen there's gonna be a family raised. In fact, I think it's the most complicated thing out there in the world. My houses, while they seem simple, there's some degree of conformity that can just exemplify this American home sentiment. Is the only way I can really know how to explain it. Because I mean, think about it. Like the suburban home in America.
Right.
Big yard, big house, maybe a dog. Just a family. It needs a place to be in, and I think to have a house so similar to one another just can make it feel more welcoming and familiar. You know what I mean? So I
Oh
like to
yeah.
build the houses all the same,
Oh yeah,
perfectly
and
the same.
it's almost like amazing how identical they all are. It's just like besides like the paint colors, they're all identical. I like
Yeah, yeah,
perfectly
yeah.
down to
I
the
mean,
like the
yeah.
nanometer.
I mean that's the old Benny promise. Is that the houses are gonna be the exact same. One time I had this contractor. His name was like I think Jeremy. He used a 2-inch nail in the corner beam in the kitchen instead of a 2.5 inch, and I fired him and then gave him no severance package. It was
Oh wow.
honestly the biggest disgrace my company has ever faced.
Yeah, I mean
But no,
unacceptable.
we have a standard. We have a standard. The only thing different about the houses is the paint. The lead concentration of the paint is the same. The thickness and the amount of layers of the paint is the same. The houses have to be the same. If the houses aren't the same, it's not a Benny house. It's not the Benny promise. The Benny promise is that the houses are the same. You
Right,
know,
right. So, about those paint colors, was it just a random pick, or is there a secret method to your madness?
okay. So Home Depot and Lowe's, they have all these cards. You see, where you can select the paint and then you bring it in. Okay, and what I was thinking was my houses are so complicated yet simple to the untrained eye that I will use plain colors that are simple and soft on the eyes. Like lighter colors. We don't really have any like gleaming white houses. No, no, too bright.
Oh,
Too
right.
bright, too threatening, too scary, too scary. We like
Yeah,
simple
okay.
houses. Yeah, just
Okay.
simple, soft.
So, let's reflect a bit here. So you've made these houses and they're finished. You've made all 25 of
Yeah,
them. And so I'm just
yeah.
thinking like was there something that you wish you had added rather than, push them all out completely, or is there any quirky things that you wanted to
No,
do? Oh.
no,
Oh,
no.
so you were
The houses,
confident in your
no,
design.
they're perfect, perfect. That's why they're all the same because they're perfect. The,
Right.
the, the Benny promise is that you are going to get the best house for the best price, and it's going to be exactly what you expected because you've seen all the other Benny's houses all over the neighborhood, and I have no regrets. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Oh,
Absolutely perfect.
well, that's good. I'm glad
Yes.
that you don't have that on your conscience and you're
Oh, of
quite
course not.
pleased. Right. And so,
No, the Benny promise.
right. And did you face any challenges besides that one guy that you're talking about?
It's funny you mentioned that because it used to be Benny and Frank was the company, okay,
Mm,
and I started it with one of my late high school friends, Frank, and Frank, he was a character, I really liked him, but how you can sometimes have people that are really good friends, but then like you put them in a different dynamic, and then they're not good anymore. Like a good friend isn't necessarily a good roommate. A good
oh,
friend isn't necessarily a good partner, a good business partner in this example. So while I liked him as a friend, he always just said to me, Benny, we need to make these houses unique. And
mm,
I've said, Frank, are you are you insane? Because no, this house, it's perfect. It's perfect. It doesn't need changes. It's perfect. And then Frank was like, no, no. And then we ended up just not reaching an agreement ever, and he went separate ways. You know, I cut him out of the LLC. It was over. It's now it's Benny's building. That's the company, not
So-
Benny and Frank's building.
Have you heard from
Sorry.
have you heard from Frank recently?
I'm
What was the
getting
last time?
emotional.
That was the last. It's okay, buddy. Do you need a tissue? Are you okay?
Just okay. No,
You
I'm
o-
sorry. No, it's
All
okay.
right.
No, I'm just.
All right.
This is
I just
no. I appreciate it.
we're here for you, man. Okay.
I appreciate that. I
Okay.
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
So just maybe let's get away from that topic. Actually, let's
Okay. Thank you.
so what's brewing in Benny Builderoo's world next? Any new projects that we should be looking out for?
So, honestly, it is very difficult to oversee the construction of these houses by myself. You know what I mean? Because I need to make sure it's perfect, exactly the same, exactly the same. If it's not exactly the same, it's ruined. But it's kind of difficult because if I were to hire someone else and try to expand the company and lessen my responsibilities, I don't think they'd make it as perfect as Benny would, as I would.
Well, of course.
So honestly, I kind of feel like I'm at an impasse where I need to make sure these houses are built perfect, and I can't go any faster. So honestly, I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Yeah. So that might be something you should research.
So so you're saying if I bought this decoy.
This is Neighbors Radio.
We're gonna take a break now to do some of our call-ins from our neighborhood. So we got Cayman from House 22. Cayman, say hello.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Cayman.
So Cayman, how long have you been living in the neighborhood?
Gotta say about like 7 months, something like that.
7 months. Wow, man, that's a long time. I mean, are you enjoying it? Have you met any cool people?
No, I hate everyone here because they all say mean words to me for no reason. I don't really understand why.
Oh, but like that's okay, right? Though, because like I mean, you've met some good people too, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course I have. Like a few people that are good, you know?
Yeah, I mean, some of the people in the neighborhood, they're just not nice people, and it's unfortunate, but it's just kind of the way it is. And anyway, so I got some questions here for you, Cayman.
I need a hug.